What I plan to do today is one, go through our new ITeLearn website, and I also want to show you the October training through Notebook LM. What is a plan and what we're gonna do. So before we get started, I want to do a few quick poll questions. I'll also do a few later as we go along, but let's start with this. Just to understand the demographics of who is from where. I put a poll on your screen, team. It's about, are you currently in IT? And for me, it's important to know where you are, because at ITeLearn, we've been enhancing software skills, especially testing, test automation, coding, and a lot more for the last 15, 17 years now. And that is where I think we bring in a lot of value. So I want to know where is who, and then it'll help me. Can I get the responses from the poll, please? I've got only 61% votes. I want to quickly close it and share it with you all. Anyone else pending for the poll? Okay, let me close it in 3, 2, 1. There we go. 71%. I'm sharing it on my screen, team. This is what I've got as the input from the audience. Where is it? There we go. So we've got about 75% of you, team, who's in QA QE, and that is the main agenda. We're going to be focused a lot on software testing, and that is where we will go in our October training. I'm hiding this poll and kicking start one more poll. This question is important, team. Are you in AI? Team, can you hear me or no? Strange. Can you hear me now, team? Wow. Team, am I audible? Let me pause the recording after this poll. So team, we did 2 polls. Are you in IT, or and most of you are from the QA QB background? That is what we'll focus. I want to talk about the new ITeLearn website, which will hopefully make your learning easier. We'll also go through Notebook LM to understand what we will do in our October training. So this is the agenda for now, and we did a few polls. The last one is here. It's basically about where we are using in using AI. So that's an important thing, team. That's what is defining our future as well. So that's where we need to go. Let me ask you one more question on test automation, please, and then we'll go. Put the poll on your screen. Are you new to QA and automation, QA but no automation, beginner level in test automation, or advanced in test automation, like an estate? Nice. Thank you for the polls. That helps me to understand who you are, team. Hi everyone, this is Karthik from ITeLearn. Sorry, I guess my initial few minutes audio didn't get recorded, but we're going. Great, let me close this poll. I've got 72% votes and share it across 78, 83. Wow, thank you. All right, team. So here's the poll results. There's no one new to QA and automation. That is great. That's the great news. 0% out there. The green one second, 20% in QA but no automation. Team, you need to work a little harder. The reason being, in today's world, automation is a given. Every company, every industry who's having a software testing team would want them to be uh, automation skill enabled. Now, there are different types of automation team. There are uh, very deep open source tools like Selenium, Cucumber, Karate, where you have to do coding. There are also low code, no code tools like Tricentis, Tosca, Foxes, so many other tools like that. And then there are Playwright MCP kind of an approach with the AI, Model Context Protocol. So I want you to definitely enhance your skill. You learn Python at least. That's a very popular language. That is one thing I definitely want you to learn. People who are not on automation. One of the first two sessions that we'll do, team, will be on Python for UI and API automation. We'll do both Selenium, we'll do Cucumber Karate a little using maybe Java or other technologies, Playwright, and all of these. So there's a lot that we will go through. Beginner level in test automation, good. Advanced in test automation, great. So we are good set team. I think we are good audience overall, and that's good enough for us to start going further. This is an interactive session. Anyone have questions? You can put it in the questions box or raise your hand. I can unmute you, please. Here's the new website team for ITeLearn. What we try to do is give you a better experience and make learning easier. Eventually, as you start learning in your study streams, we have so many courses out here. You'll absolutely like a lot of these that are available. You can scan through them, try and see. So others can see previews. Members, once they're signed in, can go and start watching. There's a lot of content existing with your membership, including live projects and old certifications. That is something you should explore, team. A lot of courses overall, about 70 odd. That will help you overall, and that's where we are organized at the moment. Now, there's also an FAQ section. You can go through there and everything about what we do in ITeLearn. Our October training is focused on QA to AI team. That's the main boot camp. When I say QA to AI is, um, here's my belief, team. I've seen the industry, I've been in the industry for a long time. What is very important is the fact of what's happening with our job roles. We're no longer manual testers only. We're doing automations. We're doing shift left testing. We're doing entire deployment automation, Jenkins jobs, Jira, all our stories. So everything is so well organized in an agile world. Now, will there be a role for an AI tester in an agile team? An agile team basically is built of what? A project manager, a business analyst, an architect, 2, 3 developers, front end, back end, and so on, 2 or 3 test engineers who do the entire end-to-end testing. Then we have deployment and so on. That's typically with today's world, we need only 3 people, and everyone needs to be AI enabled. What are the tools that we need to master for future? Every tool we use currently, can AI enhance it further for us? That is something we'll discover, team. Questions, anyone? I would love to hear from you. Just raise your hand, I'll unmute you. I don't see any hands raised so far. Okay. Now, what I did, team, Notebook LM is a RAG model. I use it very extensively for my research. If I have any content of what I'm doing, I'll try and put it out here in my sources and try and ask questions that are relevant for our future. So what I did is I asked these questions, team. And remember, if I have the same question repeatedly, I might not get the same result each time, team. That's AI. What's wrong? I'm copying this text, putting it in the chat, so you can also try and use your AI tools, maybe ChatGPT, maybe something else. Oops, I pasted it here itself. and see what it gives us. All right, there's the hand raised. I'll go with that. James, you had your hand raised. Do you want me to unmute you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Actually, my question was about the new website. So I've been a
Ah,
member with ITeLearn for since 2013, and I can't seem my credentials don't seem to work, and I'm not able
sure,
to access any content.
sure. So, um, your credentials in on here, you're saying, correct?
Yes,
So, team, we just migrated. Maybe it's not fully linked, but your credential, was it working earlier, James?
yes, I think it worked a couple of days ago when I signed up for
Ah,
this. Yeah,
okay. Yes, I think the integration is a little, maybe in a few hours, I'll get it fixed
all
and
right.
test it again. But
Thank
you
you.
do have access. If you don't have access, I have to go into the system and provide it. But it looks like you have access. But
Is
none
there a
of you are able
support
to
email? Is there a support email, or is it just learn
learn it.
at IT? Okay,
Learn at itlearn.com. Yes. Thanks,
thank you very
James.
much. Yeah.
You're welcome. Anyone else, teams? Questions? Okay, I don't see any other questions. Let's go. So what I did is, with this relevance of our October training, my most important question is this. I'm a software test engineer. You can change it at your end. I have 10 years. I'm just saying I have 10 years of industry experience. You could put your original ones and what you're good at. I need guidance on future of my career in the world of AI. How can it transform in this industry? That was the question. And here is what it gave to me. I want to read it out loud. I'm also going to share this so that way you can see it. Um, all the details from this notebook LM. This is some amazing tools, team. It's making not only my teaching easy, my learning as well. I'm so quickly able to learn new tools, new skills that are needed. So that's amazing that we can achieve all of this. Out here, there are video generation failed. Okay, let me click again. It'll try and generate. I generated a mind map, an audio overview so far, but you can put a quiz, reports. Let me go to the mind map once. I'll come back to the answer that it gave me. Mind map basically tells me a high level clickable workflow kind of a diagram where I can explore. What about IT learn? What do we do? Advanced AI concepts for testing. So here is where I believe we should focus a lot. What are the AI fundamentals? LLMs, GenAI, AI agents, Agentic AI, RAG and MCP is missed out here, but that's something at least we are aware what all we know. Oh, there we know context protocols. That's here. That's good. Intelligent features. Like I'm assuming like self-healing. Yeah, there we go. Visual AI, flaky tests, root cause analysis, explainable AI. That's a key term as well. This is the direction of where we're going, team, and how we're gonna re-engineer our automation. Either we use tools that are fully automation. If a lot of organizations are not accepting AI yet, they're saying no to AI because of data safety. And it's like PII, PHI, HIPAA, any kind of information about consumer data cannot get leaked. So they're not trusting AI yet. But a lot of people, most organizations are going towards it. We need to understand. So when you go into the market, you can't just say that, oh, I love Selenium, I know it, I'm good at Playwright. You have to speak about how we can bring more efficiency, accuracy, and reusability using AI. That's the re-engineering team. Shift left testing. How do we look at shift left testing is going to be big team with the AI. So even before the app is ready, we can start almost being totally ready with the AI automation. So anything that I want to know more, your notebook LM will help you to dig further, team. Am I making sense, everyone? Can I get a quick confirmation in the chat? Any questions, please? Is there a hand raised? Let me see. I don't think so. Oh, there are. Sorry, Hitesh and James.
Actually, can you hear me?
Yes, both. I have
Uh,
Hitesh and James.
uh, I wanted to mention, I think the chat is disabled. We're not able to type in the
Oh
chat.
no, I'm getting it in the questions box.
Questions box. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay, I see it.
I'm sending from chat my side, but you can ask in the questions section, please. Hitesh, did you have something?
Yeah, the link that you shared for the notebook LM,
Hmm.
you need to give us access to it because we can't see the content in it.
Restricted. Anyone with a link, copy link. Correct? Let me try again.
Okay.
It looks exactly the same link, I guess. Let me open it in a private window. If you log in through Gmail, are you able to?
Let me see.
Or am I supposed to add individually? That's a good question. But this is an important one, team. I want you to definitely have access to this link. So let's see how it comes across. Anyone else? Oh, nice, Sachin. Yeah. Sachin, you want me to unmute you? You can ask that question first by audio. Shall we
Hey,
go
Kashif.
through the, hey, Sachin. Yes, please.
The
Go
app
ahead,
is
Sachin.
taking so much time actually to mute or unmute. So
Oh,
yeah. So my question is, right now I'm not into QA or QA automation. That's something I left way back. But right now I'm into the RPA and want to go into the AI, at least learn the AI in a best possible way. So I hope these fundamentals will be the same for all AI projects.
that is correct. And it's very good that you're in RPA, robotic process automation, because fundamentally we're talking about automation. In this case, automation testing, but any task automation. The other tools that I'm really playing around a lot along with my offshore team are N8N, Zapier, Make, and Crew. And they're doing some wonderful automations. So even Foxes is in that direction. Now, RPA typically goes into the industrial automation or any software automation or industry automation. There's a lot that we're also doing in IoT, in the energy and solar, these sites where there's a lot of automation happening. So there will be a lot of content that will be relevant even for your field in RPA because we're talking about how we're going to use different AI concepts and automate in future. Specifically, how do you want to stay in RPA or become maybe an AI engineer, AI tester, or an AI architect? As a future role, you have to decide slowly. But yes, we will cover all those concepts, Sachin. We'll go through the automation that way too. So team, basically, even for me, I was not from the software testing or manual testing background at all. I jumped straight into the automation field. I built one of the first keyword-driven frameworks using Excel in 2009 or 10 for QTP at that time. Since then, I've been plugged in through automation. So it's an interesting field. So this was my prompt. What is my future? AI fundamentals for testing. We need that very clearly. I've been teaching this consistently, team. I will repeat it. We will go through them again. End-to-end test automation, how is it happening in today's world? I want to go very detailed into it. How do we create test strategy, test plans, test artifacts? How do we keep them so well organized that anytime a defect happens or something, root cause analysis should be so easy for us. Intelligent features like root cause, self-healing, visual AI, these are important. Context protocols, we've seen some of these. Explainable AI is critical, team. We can't let AI do whatever it randomly tries to do. We want to know exactly the ABCD steps that AI used. That is the only way corporates can trust it, log it, audit them, be able to rely on it for future. So that's a key concept that we learn. And especially when it comes to testing, um, and remember team, we're not just testing applications, we might also test AI applications, AI agents, and how they're working. So that's a big career by itself, being an AI tester. We spoke about shift left testing. I think it's also important for the technical skills and tool proficiency. Now, in today's world, there is no dearth of resources that we have that can help you to become a better programmer. You have things like Copilot, you have cursors, you have so many things. That's exactly that will help you to wipe coding. Even Colab from Google. So coding cannot be an excuse anymore for any of us. We cannot say that, oh, I've never done coding, I don't like coding. You don't have to do it, but you should learn how to instruct AI to help you to do it. That's very important. Your prompt engineering, your context engineering becomes extremely essential, team. Otherwise, it's a bunch of other tools to learn, like Playwright, Selenium, AI/ML libraries, and so on. We will go through them. I want to go through Tricentis Tosca as well, because that's a low code, no code. And now they have Copilot enabled. Team, some of these have 2 weeks trial softwares. Not everyone have that. So I'll uh, try my level best to get access to myself first and assist you all. So you all should practice. So if you have 2 weeks only, then only download and start using it when you're ready to it. Functionize, Mabel, Test Trigger, Test Team is also with Tricentis, I guess. These are beautiful tools, team. They do some amazing jobs. Playwright MCP is a game changer. It's gone to the next level where if I'm a developer, I just have to sit with cursor, write everything, and use Playwright MCP to test everything that I build, especially if it's a web app for UI or API automation. Foxes is taking it a level further, team, and I'm glad about it. We'll talk a lot because you need to work on projects. You need to implement some case studies. You need to build your resume, your profile. That is very key. AI tester, SDET, QB architect, AI engineer architect. This is beautiful roles, team. This is where you can focus. There's a huge focus. Do not give up on yourself on software test automation uh, because it is a key role. We cannot run software industries without fully testing the quickly developed things that the crowd is throwing our way. Research projects, showcase your work. Boot camps, that's exactly what we're doing. Certifications, let us see, team. I also want to hear from everyone. What are the beautiful certifications in the market? For example, Tricentis has automation specialist one, AS1, AS2, I think something like that. Tosca. So every tool, if it's a private SaaS, is a software as a service, mostly premium licensed platforms, commercial tools. They might have open source. I don't think ISTQB, correct me if I'm wrong, but do you think ISTQB will still have a great value as a certificate in the market today? I don't know about it. So if there's certifications, we'll have to research and find what are the ones. But yes, from ITeLearn, you'll definitely get certified, team. That's one thing we will make sure it's fully handled. This is my next prompt that I asked. Before that, you got the answer to the first prompt, correct, everyone? I'll give an output of this entire documentation. Even if you take that one file and this video from YouTube and put it into your notebook LM, you should get similar results again to you. But I'll see how I can share this and publicly, team. I don't know why it's not shared with everyone. Questions, let's see. Hands, anyone? Attendees. I don't see any hands. So I'm assuming no questions. Let me see the chat, please. Satyan, I got your question. Amit, Hitesh, yeah, request link is a problem. We'll check that out. How about ASTQB AI certification? Hitesh, that's a great suggestion. Let's research on that sometime. ASTQB AI certifications, or is it ISTQB AI? That should be beautiful, team. If we have it, let's master it. Let's get all the best certifications. Let us not shy away. Anything that's there, we'll do it. All right. My next prompt was this, team. Which are the top automation tools? Test automation. I want them open source SaaS hybrid. I want their capabilities. I want their AI features and how popular they are in the current market. And I got a good summary again. I've kept doing this exercise for the last almost a year, team, or a year and more than a year, researching on everything that's there. And each time I still go back to ask because I want the latest knowledge of what's happening. So it's so easy for us to create and understand where we're going. Look at it: Playwright, Selenium, Python, Request, Karate, LangChain, and Crew AI ML libraries like NumPy, SciPy, PyTorch, TensorFlow. All of these are great ones. They're categorized on roles and capabilities, AI features and integration, market popularity. These are the tools we are going to go through in our training, one after the other. We will find the fastest way and the most efficient way to enable ourselves with each of these tools. Very important, team. All that you're seeing here. AI/ML libraries, I can also push it to a little later. But the first start itself will be Python for UI and API automation. I can use Selenium for UI. I can use Python request for API. So those are two things we'll cover very quickly. Sorry, team, I took a break. I've been speaking. I still have a little bad throat, but I hope I'll be better by Saturday. Tricentis Tosca, testing a function as Maple, beautiful. Cursor AI and GitHub Copilot. It's become such a craze now, team. Cursor and GitHub Copilot. Everywhere, everyone is talking. I'm glad I use it very extensively. And Sachin, remember your question? We're talking about N8 and Zapier and Make. Even these are very important for us to understand. Sorry, team. I have a little bad throat. So, any questions, please? We'll talk about foxes a lot eventually, but for now, let's keep it aside. Can foxes do what these other tools achieve? Can it compete with them? That's the story. And one of the projects that you will work on, team, on weekdays and as part of your profile, excuse me, would be to put this project that you're part of the development team of foxes. You know how to build a low code, no code, explainable AI automation framework to do task or test automation. So these are very important concepts that we need to analyze, team. Questions, please. I'm almost towards the end of my presentation for now. Excuse me. I'm sorry about my cough. Foxes.com is almost getting ready, team. Overall, the backend is ready. We're working on the front end and the actual app right now. App.foxes.com. You all can visit this and just do a basic test. There are a few features that we're still building and working on. We're using base 44, team, a premium version that is helping us build application. I'm also using cursor.ai. Why is okay? Chat to write Python code and be able to create a different HTML, Flask, JavaScripts, so many things that are going into it. So, but these are good options. We are trying to move very quickly between thinking of what people need, audience need, training or a solution, and trying to get us all there. So team, questions from your side, please. I'm ready to listen in and take any other. That's about what I wanted to share for the orientation. I'll see you Saturday, Sunday, and then next weekend as well. I thought I saw a hand raised and then it went down. Let me see if there's anything in the chat. Thank you, Hitesh. I used to keep AI will research on that. Did I miss any of the questions from the chat? Basir, Jaya, Amit. What's happening, everyone? Vignesh. Unmuted you, Vignesh. Vignesh, I have you unmuted. Can you please unmute at your end? You're self-muted. And Hitesh, do we have placements? Not immediately yet, but if you work on the QA to AI program, work a little bit on Foxes and a few project work, about 1 month or so, and create a profile, I'll definitely try my level best to get your placement. So what I've not done, team, I've never commercialized placements as part of ITeLearn. I let the students have every margin. I don't want to take the 10%, 20% cut in between. Um, let's see how things go. I'll definitely guide you on that.
Yeah, because that's the challenge that I'm dealing with. I did get laid off some time back, and I'm hoping, by going through this training and whatever else I can learn, get the AST QB. I already got ASTB, foundation level uh, certified, and then they keep sending me these emails. They have this AI module now, and then they suggest which you get certified on. So I was thinking maybe I can do that and learn the stuff you're teaching. I've taken courses from you before also. That's been very helpful. So I'm hoping by putting all this on my resume, I can open a few doors that I can't right now, even though I have all this experience.
Exactly. That's the idea. Correct. We need to add that to our profiles. Our profile has to be stronger. And in fact, I'm also building my profile team. And it's becoming, I'm very glad at the a number of tools I learned. There's still a few gaps, but then this amazing world, and it's not tough at all. It is very easy. We are well equipped to get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
But the market is very tough. That is true. And everyone is cautious in recruitments.
Yeah, it's
So
changed a lot now.
mhm, what we have to do is give our best shot, which is not that tough for us from where we are today. And I think we should make it. We should be, we should become the candidates who are desirable in the market. We have to be up to date. And I think then we can do our jobs very beautifully.
Okay, I look forward to that.
Thanks, Hitesh.
Thank you.
Anyone else, team? Thank you. Yes, Vignesh.
Yeah, hi, Karthik. So my question is like, so that self-healing frameworks.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so currently, like I'm using Selenium with Python. So my question
Nice.
is like, so existing framework, how we implement this self-healing frameworks, like.
Think of it like a cycle, almost like a circle. You start with requirements, you write your test scenarios, you automate them, you execute the regression suite or smoke or whatever, suite, shakeouts, whatever we have, you get your results. And the results can be fed back to one, fix my tests if they're wrong. I didn't do element handling correctly. My test data is incorrect. Something is wrong in my test, and I'll rerun it. So I'll remove all the false positives or false negatives. Second, I'll be able to find exactly the defects where these are. And now, so self-healing frameworks heals your automation scripts. If it is a low code, no code, then it'll just have to change some text around it. Now, what is happening with AI is AI is taking it to a step forward in shift left, where it is going and changing the application, redeploying it, again getting it ready for test, and it's a constant cycle now. And it is absolutely autonomous. That is the future. AI agents, agentic AI. Oh my G, that's big time, team. where once I know exactly how my testing process happens, we'll define the process and my AI and automation will do that consistently. But we have to monitor, we have to get the right reports. Yes, that's where our skills will be. Did I answer your question, Vignesh?
Yeah, so I saw like in Selenium, right? Selenium, we have like they're mentioning like self-healing plug, like the changes updates already done. Like suppose if we are accessing some elements, if
Mhm.
that elements was changed with the latest changes, something like that, so it will automatically identify the changed one and then it will fix it. So we like currently what happens is like so we are updating the UI elements every time. So when
Mm.
there is a changes in the application, so I thought like that elements also will be automatically identified and changed if we provide some inputs or something like that. I don't have any idea, so just asking
Sure.
how that's going to.
Mhm. There's a lot that's happening. There are a few things like whoopee.ai, whoopee, whoopee.io, for example. Yeah, I think this is the one. See, look at this. This is a beautiful application. Someone just created it so easily using AI. Now, self-healing and all that is very important. If Selenium is bringing it to the table, that's fine, but they're already very late in the game. Self-healing has been there for at least 10, 15 years now. But now we are advanced self-healing. Look at this, like a total application. This came out of the blue, and it says, send me a website and it'll do everything using Playwright or build your tests totally using it. Um, Vignesh, so self-healing is a absolute need of the hour, and we will have to master ourselves on it. How do we handle it? How do we put it into action in our framework? That's very important.
Okay. So what kind of like LLMs we can use? So currently I'm trying with the like local LLMs because of the security, right? So we just trying with the local LLMs, then like whatever the company purchased
Ah,
LLMs, right? So we are planning to use those. But is that is the right path to start with, like using
mhm.
AI?
Great, great, very good. So number one, LLMs, right? They're all built on models, right? ChatGPT 5, for example, is awesome right now, but 3 and 4 users don't like ChatGPT 5. Grok is doing awesome. Now you're the ones the s- try and use minimalistic models, team. Don't go for a Ferrari. Even a Toyota is fine in AI. And what you said, right, Vignesh, that you're using controlled AI on your local machines rather than fully deployed organizational um, subscriptions yet, that's a great way to go. The reason being, you can define your boundary, your guardrails, and everything around how AI can behave, should behave. You have total control that way. So we cannot explore too much. We don't. So our software testing cycle should be so well adapted now that we can use the smaller models also. The process should be correct, and then AI will easily understand our need. Any AI model. We don't need a great redefining model for it, because everything is documented in our world. Everything is available. So AI should be able to quickly help us there. LLMs, eh, Gen AI and LLMs, there are a bunch of them. So for me, I don't have a favorite. I don't need a favorite. My prompt engineering is so good. My context engineering is so good that even a simple model should give me more accurate result to what I want. But continue doing what you're doing. I would love to connect more, and we're going to play similarly, and we'll explore. But I use cursor very extensively, Vignesh, as my IDE now. I really love it.
Okay.
There's
Can you share this prompts in a chat, like,
yeah,
because I
yeah.
tried using this, but I'm not getting the exact outputs.
And sometimes I just boast that I'm the master at prompting. These are very simple prompts, but you can build on it.
Yeah, thanks.
1 second, team. team, I'm back. Any other questions, please? I send the text, this prompt also in it. Let's see, there's some in chat. Jaya, where can I find the pricing details for this course? ITeLearn team, just go to itlearn.com and you have it there. Where is it? Oh, here, sorry. The sign in, sign up, I think is a little challenge, but as of now, if you go to the main page and scroll down or upgrade, you'll see it. All right. And reach out to us. We have a WhatsApp number also. We have a good team that we created offshore, who's going to assist us further in learning and making it easier for us. So I think we're in good hands now. I'm very happy in the direction where we're going with ITeLearn now. Okay, can we learn all the concepts in just 2 weeks? That is the intent. I want you guys to learn all the concept in 2 weeks, exactly 2 weeks. I don't want you to take it longer, but then repeat it, master it. It might take you 2 months to master. You will not get it in one attempt, team. You need at least 2 or 3 repeat of batches. And I've been doing QA to AI, a lot of those courses already. So you can look at the old videos, you can look at the current content. There's a lot that you could learn from existing. All right, how many hours for the 2 weeks? So what we're doing is very simple, team. It's an 8 hours program, weekends. Where is it? So what the focus is, weekdays we will do a lot of practice, the project. Trainings we're doing 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific, Saturday, Sundays. So that's basically 8 hours. That's a training. I will try and condense everything. I'll come prepared, so we'll do fast. But you have to practice, team. And every day, if you put in your effort, Monday to Friday, do a little practice. Show me a system. Show me what you're progressing. I will guide you. Within 2 weeks, you'll get comfortable. Repeat this batch 2 times and you'll master it. There's no question. Yeah, James? Got there. And Vignesh, your hand is raised. If you have a question, let me know. Anyone else? You're welcome. Great. So team, I think overall, we're in good shape. I'll see you all on Saturday morning 8 a.m. team. Even if you're not a member, join, that's fine. At least one day you can take a demo, but try and join a membership. That way it's easy for us to coordinate and do the administration part. It's going to be very interesting, team. I'm very excited. We know exactly what we're going to do. This is what it is. Unfortunately, this is not going. I will ask it to do me a favor. Give me a full documentation on the training program that I can share with my team, with my students, I'll say. It's almost like interacting with another human, an assistant. But you have to be patient. Even if you get frustrated, it won't change the way it will think. But slowly it'll do. We have to learn how to use AI. Very good, very good. So it's got a few things. Now, the easiest way for me is just copy this whole thing once it's ready. Oh, it's still doing it. And I'll share it in a Google Drive. Any other questions, team? I'm almost winding up now. And I'll see you all on Saturday morning. I'll put this video on YouTube channel. Please make sure you're there. That way it's easy then. Okay, deliverables and career advancement, career mentorship. I'm copying this. I'm putting it into a doc and I'll share that doc with you all. Since you're not able to get the notebook LM access, right? That's where I thought I should do this. Team, I'm good. I'm done for now. Just sharing this link in 10 seconds to you all, and then we could. QA to AI training notes and share. Anyone with the link is a viewer. That's correct. Copy link. and paste. Great. I sent you this document. You have it handy. And I'll see you all on Saturday. Bye for now. Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of your day, evening mostly, I guess. And then I'll see you in the weekend. Bye now. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all.